8:09 is our time. And if you think libraries, or as the kids in my class when I was little used to say, libraries, don't do that. If you think libraries are just for books, think again. This summer, the Hoboken Public Library is redefining what it means to borrow with their brand new summer library of things, from telescopes to snorkel kits to tabletop grills and beach chairs. You can borrow it all at Hoboken Public Library. They're making it easier than ever for city residents to explore, relax, and make the most of the season without having to buy a thing. Joining us now is Philip Mendez, IT and MakerSpace manager, to tell us what's available and how it all works. Good morning to you. Good to have you on.
Good morning, Ken. How are you?
Please, I'm great. I love how you are reinventing a library. You make it the place to go, and that's what it should be. Just because at one point it was just about books, because that's what civilization had. You now make this expanded into everything to make that an epicenter for everyone to come to. Brilliant. So tell us about the summer library of things and how did the idea come about?
Yeah, so we have a library of things. Library of things is a collection of like non-traditional library materials that could be borrowed, tools, games, musical instruments, you name it. Anything, the public will make recommendations to us. But really, we're focusing on now the summer refresh of items of summer stuff. So we have stuff if you couldn't make it to the beach, or if you're driving in a car, we have hotspots. So your kid is on their iPad. It's a little bit of a long trip down to get to the shore, and they don't have their internet. So now you can, check out something. You have a little bit of internet in the car. Yeah, we have so many things going on, and it's really exciting with this, a lot of new stuff. When we say we serve the community, the summer can be tough in the urban areas. So we kind of created this area. We're highlighting things to kind of beat the heat. And, we encourage everybody to come in and check it out.
That's brilliant. And of course, Hoboken is only that 1 square mile of dense population. So a lot of people live in tiny apartments like they do in Manhattan. They don't have tons of space to store stuff. And I know I'm one of those curious people who, like, I'll see a video on YouTube of somebody snorkeling and I'll want to go out and get some snorkeling stuff and try it out. But then I get bored of it and I'm like, you have things like snorkel kits and ice cream makers for curious nuts like me. For I probably have ADHD, who love to try stuff, and maybe you like it, maybe you don't. If you like it, you go out and buy the thing, and if you don't like it, you return it to the library. So you don't expect to borrow stuff like this. So how did you choose? Because there are so many things. How did you choose what to include for people to borrow?
Oh yeah, so like we take recommendations from a public, from people coming in. We kind of, like we're focusing a little bit on summer stuff now, but we have things like telescopes. So things maybe you can't store, like like you're in an apartment, you're like, maybe I don't have the space for this, but come in, check it out. I mean, we have these power washers. People have been like cleaning their backyards with the power washers, been very popular. We have this, believe it or not, we have like this knife sharpener, and so we'll have a class of how to take care of your utensils and stuff, and then a follow-up from that would be like, oh, check out, we have it in the library of things. You don't have to necessarily buy an expensive piece of equipment. You could come in and check it out, and you just take it, and everything is free, and it's really cool.
And while you're in the library, if you want to learn more, you can go get a book on it. It's right there. Take the book out, right, along with the telescope. Get a couple of books on astronomy, a couple of books on ice cream making, because you have ice cream makers. A couple of books on snorkeling. It's right there, and it's free. This is what we all pay for with our taxes. Take advantage of it, right? And when you get hooked on a library, I am hearkening back to the New Rochelle Public Library when I was a kid. Was one of my favorite places in the world. I loved spending time there. And once a kid gets hooked on a library, I mean, that's a good place to get hooked. Keeps you out of trouble and it helps you learn. So, what's the response been so far from the community?
Oh, yeah, it's been great. Like we wanted to show our telescope. Let me show you some of the things we have.
Cool.
Quickly, just turn over here. We have like umbrellas, and there's a little like inflatable pool, because you could put that in your backyard in your Hoboken apartment. Here's like your snorkeling set, and your beach chair if you want to take out to the beach. So yeah,
That's
it's a
crazy.
little bit of everything.
That's cool. Who would have thunk you could get an inflatable pool at your library? I mean, that's smart. That's so smart. What does somebody need to do to check out one of the items? And do you have to be a Hoboken resident or could you just be a resident of the county?
Well, right now it's just open to the Hoboken residents, but we're looking
Right.
to, to for more for the county. But there's a lot of areas too besides the Hoboken Library, like the Ramsey Public Library. We're like kind of like starting this out with this library of things. So, I mean, if you're a Hoboken resident, come check out Hoboken, but check out your local library too. I'm guarantee you they probably, if they don't have a library of things, they're thinking about getting one as well.
I love it. Hey, where could people learn more, browse the items, or sign up for a library card? You have a web address?
Yes, just go to hobokenlibrary.org. Check it out there. Like I said, we take requests for anything. Requests at hobokenlibrary.org. Feel free to send us an email of something maybe you're interested in. We had a patron say, "Oh, my kids' shoe sizes are always changing. Do you have those like Braddock devices? So like I don't have to stop at the shoe store all the time. I could come in and check it out, and then take advantage of just ordering Amazon. Like if this was Amazon Prime Week, I don't have to like run into the store all the time. I could just, stop in the library, not pay anything, and then take advantage of that, and then go ahead and get what you need.
It's a whole new reinvention of what a library is, and it is supposed to be the public square, and it is supposed to serve the public. And you guys absolutely do it the right way. The Hoboken Public Library, Philip Mendez, IT and Makerspace Manager. I can't thank you enough for joining us. That is awesome. All the best. And come back and let us know how it's all working out.
Will do, Ken. Thank you.
All right. You bet. Happy summer.